Hello, how are you doing today? I'm very well, thank you so much for asking. And what can I do for you today? Alright, sounds good. So you called us earlier to make an appointment for an ear examination as well as an ear cleaning. Perfect. Is this your first visit here? Okay, no problem. I'm just going to have to fill out some personal information of yours, and then I can send you into the doctor. It would just take a moment. Alright. So I'm going to grab a pen, and I like to write down everything first and then input it into the computer. I'm just gonna get started with that. Alright. So I'm just gonna get the form. Here we go. Great. So can I just get your name first? Great, and then your date of birth? Perfect, and then your address? The zip code is... Perfect. And then your phone number? Perfect. And then your email address? At gmail.com. Great. And then can I get the emergency contact? Yep, just start with the name. Okay. Same last name? And then the relationship with this person. Alright. And then can I get the person's phone number? Perfect. Right, so the next few questions is going to be relating to your health and medical history, okay? So let's start off with allergies. Do you have any allergies that you know of? No? And do you know your family medical history? Heart problems, any of that? No? What about diabetes? No? Right, and do you smoke? No? And how often do you exercise? Would you say you're active, or somewhat active, or not really active at all? Somewhat active? Great. And just for this visit, are you feeling any discomfort? And on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate that discomfort? Alright. And can I just get some insurance information? What is your healthcare provider? And then the insurance card number? Perfect. Right. That should be all that I have to ask you today. I'm going to put this into the system real quick, and then I'll let the doctor know that you're here. Great. So, your name, date of birth, your address, phone number, and then your email address, emergency contact information. Your medical history, allergies, no. Heart disease, no. Diabetes, no. Non-smoker, somewhat active on the exercise, discomfort level, healthcare insurance and provider, insurance card number. Alright, I think I got most of that into our system, and we have you down for 2:30 p.m., correct? Right, you are right on time. And the doctor should be ready for you. Yep, just take a right and you'll find the doctor's office right there, okay? See you in a bit.
Hello, how are you? You good? I'm fine, thank you very much for asking. Yes, as you can probably tell, I'm not from around here. I'm actually on loan from the UK. We're doing a bit of a exchange of medical professionals. So I apologise if my accent or any of my methods seem strange or unusual, but don't worry, you're in safe hands. Okay, so according to the receptionist, we have you in today for a thorough ear inspection and cleaning, yeah? And can you just describe some of the symptoms as you feel them? Okay. Yeah, a lot of the time it can be viral. And obviously there's not an awful lot that we can do about viruses apart from treat the symptoms, but I'll be able to ascertain exactly what it is when I get there and have a little look inside. Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Yep, typically vertigo is a symptom of an inner ear infection because obviously it's all to do with our sense of balance. So if you have an inner ear infection, it can actually cause you to appear to be quite clumsy, and sometimes it can be very debilitating. So for instance, you might not be able to get out of bed, you certainly won't be able to drive, and you might find it difficult just to perform simple motor functions like cooking breakfast or whatever. But we will see exactly what's going on. And how long have they presented, sorry, the symptoms? Okay. Yeah. Okay, right. Just wash my hands. Okay. Put some gloves on as well. How have you been otherwise? Yeah, Alex mentioned you were new to the practice. It's wonderful to have you here. You're very welcome. One thing we do is take a little bit more time with our patients than usual because it's important to get to know you on a personal level so that we can actually make a judgment call about your personal life or whether or not that might be affecting your condition or creating any of the symptoms that you might exhibit. For this one though, I think it might just be a good old-fashioned ear clean. Okay, so for now though, I'm just going to use my otoscope here to take a look at each of your ears. Now I'll be examining the outer surface layer first before I pop this in, and I'll let you know what I'm doing as I'm doing it so there are no surprises. Okay? Now I'm going to start with your left ear, if that's okay. So I'm just going to pop around to your side and I'll let you know what I'm up to. Okay. so as I mentioned, let's just take a look first. I'm going to work like a posh dinner service from the outside in. So you start with the small cutlery. In this case, I'm going to take a look at your helix. So just very gently, with my fingers, I'm going to palpate the region of the helix and make sure that there's no dystrophy or any kind of weakness in the structure of the cartilage. Okay, so your helix is the ring around your outer ear. Pinner. Everything is there too. Working my way down. Looks good. And now we move on to the anti-helix, which isn't the villainous version of the helix. It is in fact the plateau between the helix and the concha on your outer ear. So we're getting a little bit deeper. Okay. Next up, we're looking at the lobule, your earlobe. I'm just going to tug on it 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then on to the concha, which is the inside bit, next to your date and everything. And we're going to get down to the tragus and the anti-tragus. Now with the tragus, I'm just going to push it in just very, very quietly and quickly for 2 seconds. Here we go. And there we go. It gives kind of almost like a seashell effect. It's kind of nice actually, quite relaxing. And then that's the tragus, and then the anti-tragus is the bit just adjacent to that. Could do with a bit of just a bit of an aesthetic cleanup around here, but there's nothing to indicate any kind of cellulitis or infection on the outer ear. So now I'm just going to pull back the pinner and I'm going to pop the otoscope inside so I can get a better look. Okay, here we go. So I'm just pulling it back now. Okay, popping in the otoscope. Just feel, yeah. So when we look inside the ear, we're looking at the auditory canal first, which is the middle ear. And as you probably know, what we're looking for is a build-up of cerumen or wax. Too much, and it will affect your hearing. Too little, and it might leave your ears open to infection. Having a cursory glance at your auditory canal, I can see that there's a little bit too much wax. Now, I'd always recommend coming in to get your ears cleaned rather than doing it yourself, because of course you can impact the wax, which can cause further infection. Just taking a look at the eardrum, which is the gateway to the inner ear, I can see there's no perforations, there's no kind of inflammation or infection, so it looks like your eardrum is okay. And of course beyond that we have the stereo or the hammer, the semicircular canals, and the cochlea, all the way back to the auditory nerve, which takes the sounds to your brain. Okay, there we go, and I'm out. Okay, generally looking pretty good. What I would say is that there is a bit of a build-up of wax. Now, as I mentioned when I was taking a look, you don't want too little and you don't want too much. Basically, it's your natural defense against infection. It's antibacterial and it protects alien objects from getting into your ear, which is good. But too much and it can cause problems with hearing, impact, and lead to pain or discomfort. So for the left ear, we will definitely have to do a little bit of cleaning, but I'll just take a look in your right ear now, same process, and then after that we'll look at the cleaning options. Okay, so bear with me for a little bit longer. I'm just going to check in your right ear. Okay, and again, first of all, just going to take a very cursory look at the outer ear, so starting with, as we did before, the helix, the outer ear. surface clean, just a topical clean of the outer ear. Okay. Next up, I'm just going to quickly go down to the lobe. Okay. I'm just going to pull on that 3 times. Ready? 1, 2, 3. And working our way back up and around. We're going to go to the concha. Very good. And then to the tragus, which I'm going to pop down very lightly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the anti-tragus. There we go. Okay. Now, very gently, I'm going to pull back the pinner and pop the otoscope in. Okay. Here we go. Ready? There we are. Nice and easy. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now, again, looking at the ear canal. And the same as your left ear, there is quite a build-up of earwax. So we need to take a look at that. I've got some tools we can use. Okay. We'll definitely have to do a bit of a clean up here, but it's not too bad. I'm just looking around, there's no inflammation, so there's no signs of a viral infection, which is good. And your eardrum looks to be in good check. And begin to beyond. Okay. Okay, how are you feeling? So if anything I do ever causes you discomfort, just let me know and we can stop right away. Okay? Like I said, both ears look absolutely fine. However, there is a slight build-up of earwax. So what we will do is we'll just give your ears a thorough cleaning, and then you'll be able to hear tip-top. First of all, as mentioned, I'm going to do a topical wipe of the areas. This is simply so that the surface area is clean before we clean the inner ear. Okay, so I'll start again with your left. And just very lightly clean the surface area of the ear. All the different bits that I mentioned before. Just to make sure that we're working with a nice, clean canvas. Okay. Just the other ear. Okay. How do your eyes feel? Okay. Okay. Now I'm just going to spray. Again, it's a topical solution, so this won't be going into your ear. It'll just rest on your ear and will help to clean it. It'll also help against it'll help against bacteria, things like that, okay? Perfect. Now, the first part of the ear cleaning process is actually to put a solution in your ear that will cause the serum in the earwax to break up, and that'll then make it easier for me to extract using different tools that we're going to use to clean your ears. Okay, so I'm going to pop a drop of this in each of your ears, and all it will do will rest there, fizz for about 10 seconds or so, and then we'll be able to get in there and I'll be able to get out all the nasty stuff that doesn't need to be there. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, and in your left ear first. Bloop. Okay, one more for luck. Bloop. And very quickly in your right ear. Bloop. Bloop. Okay, good. Now, any second you should start to hear that fizzing start. And don't worry, it's nothing to be alarmed about. It just means that the solution is doing its job. Okay, I'm just going to take a couple of notes while that solution is doing the trick. Yeah, keep your head perfectly straight. Look at me. Don't waver from side to side. Okay? It's a funny feeling. I actually quite like it. It feels quite relaxing having that fizzing in the ears. I don't know why. Okay, for a second. Okay, and that fizzing should start to dissipate now. How are you feeling? You okay? Good. Very quickly, I'm going to syringe out the rest of the solution because anything that's been liquefied we can get it with straight away. Okay? So start with your left ear very gently. Here we go. Perfect. And your right ear. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So now that solution should have broken up a lot of the excess wax in your ears. What I'll do now is I'll take a few tools, very simple tools, a pair of tweezers, and what looks a little bit intimidating, but I promise you it's fine, this scraper. And I'll just be going in there, in each ear, by turn, scraping and pulling any excess wax that may still present itself. And remember, if you feel any discomfort at all, just let me know, and we can just stop right there. We can do it another time, it's fine. Okay, you ready? May I? Thank you. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's get in here. Just on the hand area. Okay. Hello. Now, straight away, just going to go to the other ear, okay? Okay, Okay, good. Very pleased. Very happy. Your ears are very clean now, but what I'd like to do, just because I think it's worthwhile and because I trust this colleague very much, I'd like to refer you to another specialist just to take another look and just to have a look at different cleaning methods they can use as well. Okay, I'm very pleased with what we've done here today, but I just want you to have the best possible hearing that you can imagine. Okay, so I will let the receptionist know and he will be able to set up an appointment for you very soon. Okay, but in the meantime, it's great to have you at the practice and it's been a pleasure meeting you. Okay, you take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Oh, hi, welcome back. How was everything inside? Great. Alright, I'm very glad to hear that. Was the doctor alright? Yes, he is one of the best here. I'm glad you had a good experience. And the doctor told me that you are being referred to another doctor, correct? Alright. Let me just help you set up an appointment. Alright. Here we are. And can you let me know what time you are comfortable with? So let me see, you said Monday or Tuesday. Alright, we have some opening for next week on Monday. What time is best for you? Alright, so 2 p.m. We do not have that on Monday, but we do have that on Tuesday, 2:30 p.m. Would that be alright with you? Perfect. I can just sign you up for this slot here. And the appointment should take you around 30 minutes, not too long. I'll just write down a slip to remind you. And let's see. I have a little flashlight on the light. Okay, so it's gonna be Tuesday at 2:30 p.m. for ear. Should only take 30 minutes. And you can just show this to the doctor when you get there, okay? And we have your information, so I will send you a text message reminding you the day before the appointment, and I will also send you an email, okay? Alright, great. Then hopefully everything goes well for you. Have a great day. Goodbye.